the heck is continuation pay? That's the first question I typically get whenever a new NavAdmin releases that discusses the calendar year rates for continuation pay. Just so happens that NavAdmin 133/25 released the calendar year 2026 rates. So let's break it down real quick. Continuation pay is applicable to all sailors that are enrolled in the blended retirement system. So for my fellow High 3 retirement sailors, this doesn't apply to you. However, you should stick around because I guarantee you have a sailor or two within your division that this information would be useful for. So if you are blended retirement system and you're coming up on 12 years of service, you're eligible for something called continuation pay. It's a one-time mid-career bonus that's meant to keep you in the fight just a little bit longer. The amount of the bonus can differ from calendar year to calendar year, hence the reason for the NavAdmin announcing calendar year 2026 rates. Here's the important part. Continuation pay is not automatic. You must make the request in NSIPS, and you have to do it between 11 years and 6 months of service and before you hit the 12-year mark of service. When you make the election for continuation pay in NSIPS, you're agreeing to a 4-year obligated service. Here's a common misconception with that. You don't have to fulfill that obligated service up front. However, if you do separate before the 16-year mark, you are required to pay back at least a portion of that continuation pay. So realistically, it's a great deal for those that are planning on going to at least 16 years or going the full 20 or beyond. So now the question on your mind, how much money will I actually get for this calendar year? Well, for calendar year 2026, the NavAdmin states for active and TAR sailors, you'll receive 2.5 times the monthly base pay at the current pay grade that you are when you hit 12 years. For my CELRES sailors, you'll receive half of the monthly base pay amount. For example, for a sailor that is active or TAR and is pay grade at E7, they'd have a base pay of about $4,700. With that base pay, they receive just shy of $12,000 for the continuation pay. For the CELRES sailor that's pay grade at E7, you receive about $2,400. When you make the election in NSIPS, you specify whether you'd like to receive one lump sum or if you want to spread that payment out over 4 years. One quick note as I'm wrapping up this video about continuation pay and selective reenlistment bonuses, or SRBs. It's kind of a common myth that you cannot be receiving both continuation pay and an SRB. That's totally false. You are totally able to receive both, and receiving one has no impact on your ability to receive the other. With that, if you do have any questions about continuation pay, you can refer to NavAdmin 133/25, speak to your command career counselor, or drop me a line in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, follow, and share, especially share with those that are approaching the 12-year mark. That's all I got for now. Now let's go make that money and make the day great. Fat Chief out.